Hi, welcome to Grow With Me. My name is Michelle, and today I want to show you my September favorite plants. Okay, my faves for September, that's what we're going to take a look at. So let's see what I have. So the first plant I have, well actually, I'm going to start with the Hoyas because most of my plants that I have in my collection are Hoyas, right? You know I'm a Hoya head. And so, of course, most of the plants in this list are going to be Hoyas. But I do have some surprises for you. So the first one we're going to look at is going to be my Hoya Coryciae Silver. No, Splash. Coryciae Splash. That's what it says. It's a Coryciae Splash. I love this plant. I find myself looking at this plant. It has grown for me beautifully. It's a constant grower. I can't say it's extra fast, but it has been. I think I got this with maybe one or two leaves. And I put it on this trellis because it was leggy. And it put out, once I put it on the trellis, it gave me this new vine and these two new leaves. It still has this vine here and it's still growing over here. And look at the variegation. Look how beautiful this is. I especially look at this one here. A lot of silver, right? That's why I thought it was a silver, not a splash. This is like a half moon over here, right? I love this plant. I really do. I look at it all the time. It's easy to care for. It has never given me any problem or any issue. I never had to restart it. Okay. I believe I have it in my chunky mix. Or is this tree fern? But I have it in a kind of self-watering situation. I got these little cups from Dollar Tree, and all I did was put some holes at the bottom, and then I used the same little pot to catch the water. That's it. Look how beautiful this plant is. I absolutely adore it. This is a plant that I always want in my collection. The Hoya Coryciae Splash. Now this plant is a new plant to me. I just received it. As soon as I saw it online, I loved it. I saw it, I think, on a YouTuber had it, and I fell in love with it, and I had to look up where I can get it. And I got this on Palm Street. Okay, I can't remember offhand what vendor, but since I've probably had it like a month, since I've gotten this plant, I can tell you that it has grown. It is a fast grower, without a doubt, right? Oh, I'm sorry. This is the Hoya Jita Silver. The Hoya Jita Silver. And I believe when I received it, maybe it had these two leaves. It had these two leaves. 1, 2. That's it. All of this in the month is new growth. This is a new leaf that just popped up. You can see by the color. It's a new leaf. It hasn't hardened off. This leaf here was the newest leaf. You can see when it comes out this kind of rust burgundy-ish color, and then it fades into the green, and it has it looks like stardust, right? The variegation on it is so fine, but it looks like stardust. I love this plant. Then it gave me this long vine, and it looks like I see little baby leaves coming up, right? This grows crazy. Okay, haven't had a problem with it. I got it and I repotted it like I do all my plants. in my chunky soilless mix. What they call it, an aroid mix. And I have not had a problem. I water this when it's dry. Like most of my Hoyas, I let it dry out. I don't let it dry out for long, but I do let it dry out and then water it. I don't let it sit in water. I just water it when it's dry, and that's it. And I have it in the Millsbo tall cabinet, and this is what it's been doing. I've left it alone. I look at this plant again all the time. I love it. Look how big this leaf came in. And this was the leaf that came in before that. Look how big, how it's sized up. Gorgeous. I can't say enough about this plant. I can't say enough. It was expensive. It's one of my most expensive plants. I think it was 65, something like that. But it was worth the money. I do not regret, because I'm usually very frugal and always looking for a sale and a bargain. I don't regret paying that price for this plant. Look how beautiful it is. Oh my God. I could just keep on looking at it here on the screen. I love this plant so much. It's gorgeous. Look at it. Tell me you don't love this plant. Tell me this plant isn't gorgeous. Comment in the down below if you have this Hoya Jita Silva. Okay, so the next one I have that I absolutely adore, and you could see a pattern here with me loving splashy plants, splashy leaves, and this is the Hoya crassipitillata crossed with the Michelle, and another fast grower. When I got it, I had 1, 2, 3 leaves probably. This is new, and all of this is new. And look, another little baby leaf is coming out. It's growing all the time. All the time. There's another leaf down here. I don't know if you can see it. Right there, coming out. And here. So I have 3 new leaves, baby leaves, that's coming out already. This grows like a weed. Look how beautiful this plant is. In love. I look at it all the time. In love. I'm infatuated with this plant. The Hoya crassipitillata crossed with the Michelle. Look at the baby leaf coming out there. Another one. I think I have 4 leaves coming out. Gorgeous. Right? My next Hoya. And I just realized I looked at this Hoya recently. I had it in the back. This is a Hoya KSB 08. I got this from Jacqueline on Palm Street. From my first plant from Jacqueline Jungle. I look at her all the time, her YouTube channel, and she was the one encouraging people, go to Palm Street, go to Palm Street. Okay, you go down that rabbit hole like I did, all your money is gone. All your money is gone in Palm Street. My family knows, but you know what? The plants are, I can't knock it. The plants are really good, you know? So I got this from her, and when it came to me, it was these 2 big leaves. That's it. And I think it was lightly rooted. She stated it was lightly rooted. These 2 big leaves here is what I got. Since then, I've gotten these leaves have come out, and it's still growing. This one is the new one. It's still sizing up. But once again, I love the variegation. I love the big leaves. Look at it. Gorgeous. I love the variegation, the splatter on these leaves. I just love it. Look how beautiful this one is. I love how dark. I'm trying not to put it in too much of a high light because I love the darkness and the variegation on the back of, on the front of these dark leaves. Gorgeous. Look at it. So I don't want it in too high of a light because I don't want it to get bleached out. because I love how this looks. Look at, it's gorgeous. This is a little bit too light for me. I prefer it to look like this. So I have to be very careful of the lighting. Okay? But this is the Hoya KSB 08. My next Hoya, it's a new Hoya, but grow. I got this in June. So I've had it like 4 months. I got it at the Houston Plant Con. The lady was giving it. You would see it there in my plant. It was in my Plant Con hall, the Houston Plant Con hall, and I got it for $20. It was 40, and I believe, or was this 25? And she gave it for me for $12.50. To tell you how much this plant grows, I got this and I split it. When I repotted it, I split it into 2 plants. This is only one, and look how much it's grown. The other one I sold, and it was just as big it grew. Every time I turn around, there's a new leaf coming out. As you can see, it gave me this long vine, and more leaves are going to come out. You can see the aerial roots. This plant, here's another leaf that's going to come out right here. So there's a baby leaf here that's already formed, and there's one that's going to form right here. Okay? It's gorgeous. I love it. I love the big leaves. It's not as splashy as the other ones, but I just love how the fast this grows, and I love the petal leaf size of this plant, and it's growing like a weed. Look how beautiful. Did I tell you that this is the Hoya viola? I'm going to have the names up, but I hate when people talk about plants and don't tell you the names, because you've been waiting. What's the name of the plant? What's the name of the plant? It's a Hoya viola. Look how beautiful. Okay. Do I have any more Hoyas? That's my last Hoya. So let's get into the other ones. So how many that have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5 Hoyas. So I'm going to try to make this. I would try to make it 10. I'm going to try to make it 10 favorites for September. So my next favorite, oh my God, I love this plant. It's an Aglaonema Pictum tricolor. Ooh wee, baby. Look at this. Look at this. Ooh wee. Tell me. You can't say. Everybody loves this plant. Everybody loves this plant. Okay? I've had it for a minute. It's been growing. It's been growing. This is 2 plants that I potted up to make a full 1 plant, right? I bought 2 of them. I loved it so much. One of the plants I got from the farmer's market in Union Square in New York City, right? There's people selling plants out there. They have the tables. I got one of them from them and for $12. And the other one, I believe I may have gotten it on Palm Street from a vendor. But I potted it up, and look how nice and full. It's growing really bushy, and I love the camouflage look of this plant. Look how beautiful it looks. All of these plants, I could just stare at them all day. Just stare at it, because I love it so much. Okay. Then I have I couldn't leave out, I do have more plants. Wait a minute. Okay, I have plants back here. So I have some Anthuriums. Okay, so everybody knows I'm a Hoya head. So I've been trying to branch out And I've been getting some aglaonemas. I've been getting some Anthuriums, and I've been trying my hand a little bit at Alocasias, right? They usually scare me. They scare me. I've seen, oh, spider mites. I've seen them. You have to give them this and that. So since I've gotten my cabinets, I said, let me try my hand at something else, right? So these are my Anthuriums, right? This is an Anthurium that I got, and this is the Anthurium forgetii. This is the newest leaf. It hasn't hardened off. It still hasn't gotten its color as yet. This came out before it, and if you can see, these are the two new leaves that came out in my care. If you look at the other leaves, you could see how small they were. They were more juvenile, right? And you could also tell that my leaves have sized up. Look how much bigger they are than the leaves that they came with. So I'm very happy. I didn't know what I was doing. I looked at a lot of videos to see how to care for Anthuriums. I'm doing my best. I'm trying. And I can say that I'm happy. I put some moss. They told me to put some moss, right, around the roots, the base, which I did. I have it in my rootstock cabinet that has it does have a humidifier, right? So the humidity is usually, I try to keep it like around 80. Downstairs, it's in the living room. And let's take a look at the roots. But look how beautiful this plant is sizing up. Okay? Look how nice. These are the small little leaves that I bought it with. I never thought it would size up. I mean, this is good for me. I don't need it to be huge, but I never expected it to be this size so quickly. So let's look at the roots. Look how beautiful. Look at the roots. Oh my God. Oh my God. Do you see that? Oh my God. What's that? What's that? Oh my goodness. Look at the roots. Look at the roots on this thing. I'm so happy. Look at that. Oh my God, what's that? Some big, juicy, beautiful roots. That's right. Okay, I'm doing good with my Anthurium game. Yep, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I love it. Okay, that's the Anthurium forgetii. Okay, so the next one I have up here is my Anthurium. What is this? Silver blush. I love the leaves. This has okay, so this is the newest leaf. Right? This is the newest leaf. I think this was new too in my care. And you can also see that I came with these smaller leaves, these smaller little baby leaves. That's how I got it. And it came with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 baby leaves. And these leaves have come in my care. And look at this one, the last one that came up, how nice it's sized up. Look how nice. It's the biggest one. It's sized up very nicely. I'm happy with it. I'm very happy. This is the Anthurium Silver Blush. Okay. Now, I do have one. I have to bring you one Alocasia to show you. Okay, they've been giving me a little problems. This is the Alocasia New Guinea Gold. But this one has not given me not one problem. Again, I potted it up in my aroid mix. You can even see that there is roots coming out of the bottom already. I haven't had it that long, but this plant, don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on it. This plant right here, look at the roots. Not just coming out, but look at the roots all around this plant, and I have not had it for that long. Maybe 6 weeks. I've had this plant. Not long. Sometime when we just started October. Today is October 2nd. And I've gotten it either the beginning of maybe 4 weeks. September. I must have gotten this in September. Look how beautiful. Or did I get it in August? 6 weeks. Maybe I got it at the end of August. Look at this. I have to see when I received this plant. But look how gorgeous it is. Look at these stems. It's a pink color. Look how beautiful. I didn't even realize how beautiful this plant was. I forgot why I got it. I got it because of the variegation of the leaves. But didn't know that this plant was easy peasy to grow. I repotted it. I put it in this. I don't even do a thing. I water it when it's dry. And it didn't miss a beat. It did not. It gave me one. I forgot how many leaves it came with. 1, 2. I think I had 2 or 3 leaves when it came. This is new. This is new, and this is new. Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful this plant is. Look at the pink stems on this plant. Okay, so this is the Alocasia New Guinea Gold. So far I've given you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plants. I'm going to give you one more plant to make it an even 10. Okay, I'm going to rest this right here and let me get one more plant that I am loving. Okay, so I'm also getting a little bit of Syngonium. Okay, this is the Syngonium pink something. I don't even have a tag on it, but look how beautiful it is. Look how gorgeous it is. I will put the name, and look at the pot. Look how beautifully it fits. And I love this Syngonium. It's growing. It was down here when I got it. Somebody gave it to me. It was a gift. And it has grown like nobody's business. So these are my 10 favorite plants for the month of September. I hope you enjoyed looking at my plants and you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, share, come back, and let's do some more planty things together. See you next time. Bye.